Hello and welcome to this week's Meaningful Minute. If you remember, last week in Something Beautiful Part 1, I told you about a glass making experience I had in Lincoln City, Oregon. And we started with a glob of molten glass, and we rolled it into some colored glass and worked with it, and here's the finished product. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. I'm just so excited about it. And I wanted to talk about the way we made this feather. And we had to get a sharp rod, pointed rod, and score the glass. And I'm sure the glass wasn't happy with that. Scored it. And, but it's beautiful. And it reminded me of a verse in Ephesians 2:10, where it says, we are God's workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works. And the delight that I feel when I see this glass is just a tiny bit of the delight that God sees when he looks at his product that he's making. Well, there's a part 2 to this, and that is that I bought a glass sea turtle that had a glass stem. Then it was attached to a ball, kind of that ball I showed you last week, that vortex. And it broke when I was transporting it home. So I called up the Lincoln City glass people, and they said, send it here. We will send it back to the maker, and he will put it back in the fire, and he will repair it. Wow, isn't there a spiritual lesson in that? So if you're in the fire, if you're being scored, if you're not sure what your purpose is, just hang in there, because you're created for good works, and you are a thing of beauty. You delight God's heart. I promise you this. So relax. Just know that a good God has good plans for you and a good purpose for your life. Have a great week.